Hello, loved ones. I have suffered greatly in my life. My childhood was very lonely and difficult, including the trauma of rape at 13. At 18, I married an older, abusive man in a very strict religion and had 4 children in 6 years. I escaped with a ruptured disc to a woman's shelter, moved out of state, and got a divorce when my youngest was 2, after which I was banished from all of my religious friends, church community, and God himself, I was told. As a single mother, I stood in cheese lines, was grateful for food stamps, recycled cans alongside the road, and worked 2 odd jobs most of the time. 3 of my children later returned to that loveless religion, and I now have several grandchildren I have never even met or held. And yet, none of this is my greatest pain and suffering. Emotionally, I suffered greatly after coming back from my lightning strike and near-death experience where I met Christ and God, being anointed for a greater work, and then asked to leave that place of unconditional love and come back to earth. It has left my spirit very homesick ever since, but I answered his call, and every call since then, even if I have answered it white-knuckled. This includes receiving all 5 wounds of the Holy Stigmata and going through that part of the suffering of Jesus, including feeling him die and going home to Father, which reignites the yearning beyond the pain every time. But even that is not my greatest suffering. The focus of my ministry is God's love. After my bad experience with religion, it took the NDE to awaken me to the reality of him beyond mankind's interpretations. I am forever thankful to God for being able to share authentic and timely spiritual information, to heal, bring hope, and relieve suffering, and remind people of how powerful and loved we are, that Jesus is real, and how we can all live a life of real miracles. This is hard work, and I feel the seriousness and importance of it in every moment. I don't say much about it, what it takes to accomplish this work, because I keep it hidden, because I choose not to be the focus in my life. And even in sharing the rawness of this pain, I hesitate. Since the deep joy, the blessings and protections put in place by God outweigh all other things and bring me comfort and peace, and make me feel loved, even in the midst of everything else. In this, I'm not alone. Many others feel this who have a ministry, because we have an enemy, Satan and the unholy angels and those they are able to manipulate. Yet through it all, there is God. And he suffers too, because at this time he's estranged from his children, but not for much longer. Because even now we are living during the waves of Armageddon, and the world shift back to God's original purpose for humanity and the earth will soon be accomplished. My absolutely greatest sorrow comes from this uneaten spiritual food. God, the great chef, knows the hunger in the world, and I'm just one of the many sous chefs he hired to receive his perfect, cherished recipes to prepare the best, healthiest meals ever. Each dish he carefully outlines to be beautifully presented with a perfect balance of aroma, nutrition, and flavor. I say yes, and I try my best. I excitedly post all the announcements, which is learning social media, inviting all the hungry in the entire neighborhood to come have a meal, a full buffet of delicious food at no cost to them. I spend all day in the kitchen over the hot stove, preparing, cooking, and baking the dishes, which is doing all the technical stuff of making a website, shooting and editing videos, etc., while my husband works busily outside the kitchen to provide the raw materials, which is a manual day job to provide what we in the ministry needs for resources. Finally, I exit the kitchen with my arms full of beautiful plates of warm food, each dish crafted as close as I can to reflect the great chef I'm trying to honor. There are rows of chairs and long tables, which surprisingly God has already placed numerous delicate and delicious meals on. A colorful and aromatic scene with clear open spaces for the dishes I'm bringing to the table. Yet, where are all the people? So many have been invited, yet only 2/3 of the chairs are filled, and many of those who recognized they were hungry and answered the call to come eat are just sitting there, not looking at the food in front of them. Some seem to be waiting to be hand-fed, for someone to cut up each bite of food for them and place it to their lips. And some are looking past this nutritious food and looking for a dessert table to have their ears tickled. They want to have the big rush of junk food, to be told they have no responsibility to share this food with others. That only holy angels exist, and to ignore the times we're living in, and the unseen enemies we have, and the issues at stake, and just go on with their lives as usual. Then they wonder why they still feel hungry, anxious, and empty. Yet even then, the great chef continues to offer opportunity and attempts to once more avert their gaze to the healthy food of all kinds directly in front of them. And I will continue to cook. The drive within me, the great weight of such responsibility to accomplish this mission, looks back at me every day through the scars on my hands. His hands. Don't you see me suffering? Let me cook for you. Eat and be satisfied. Don't you see God suffering? Let him love you. Sit and look at what God has given to you to make you spiritually strong and healthy to weather any storm that comes at you. Don't push it away and desire junk food. Choose to eat like a warrior of God, a prayer warrior, to be a vessel for God, to ease the suffering during this world shift from darkness into light. Won't you come and enjoy this meal? Won't you come join the rest of us who are praising God at his bountiful table? There is ample food to refresh your spirits and gladden your hearts with joy, and fellowship with other bold warriors of God. Let nothing hold you back from his work. Yes, this work is demanding, but there's a blessing on it, and we are given what we need to remain strong. We can do all things successfully with him. It is worth it. Stay faithful, stay fearless, and share the love. God has got us, and soon there will be no more suffering, not even for him. All right, we'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye-bye.